Okay, so I'm gonna swing in and then. Hey guys, hello and welcome to the Russia 2018 International Football Goblet Tournament. Wait. I'm gonna get real with you. We don't have the rights to the or FIFA. Well, I can't even say that in the video. Up and FIFA, you don't know what I'm saying. We can't use them. We don't have the rights to them, which is nuts. So we have to use Russia 2018, and we've come up with an alternative title. We're gonna call it the International Football Goblet Tournament. So that's what it is. Thank you, capitalism. Over the next 3 weeks, what we're gonna be doing is a very rough coverage of the World International Goblet Tournament. Basically, our thoughts about it. It's gonna be very unprofessional, but here at IST, we thought that we would join the conversation, add our 2 cents anyway. Over the weekend, we've had a number of opening matches to the World Cup tournament so far, including the fantastic 5-0 win between Russia and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia got humiliated so badly that the head of their sports division in their government had to issue a public apology. I mean, by Saudi standards, it wasn't an 8-0 loss.
Schneider, Beckham, 8-0, 8-0.
So I think they're improving, if anything, really. Argentina is angry because of what the hell their team did against Iceland.
I did nothing. I did absolutely nothing.
A country with a population of 300,000 people whose national drink is called Black Death, whose national dish is fermented shark.
What's going on? Is this Buzz? What's going on
here?
No,
it's not Buzz. Hi, this is Ahmed, the actual football mind here at IST, but he's not doing the show.
Mind. I'd say I'm a football leg of IST. Listen, this is the first time, I'm not going to mention his name, but the Jurgen Klopp of digital world actually let 2 Egyptians be on camera at the same time.
To be fair, this is after hours when we're shooting this. I don't think they know we're here. So this is our new office, by the way. It's fantastic. It's actually housed inside of an old Turkish bath. It kind of still smells like the old men that used to bathe here. But we're gonna turn this thing into a flashy studio. Signed jerseys from Zidane's 98 World win. Okay, I won't tell him anyway. Let's talk about Mexico and Germany.
Listen, can I just recreate the goal?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So it's like this. It's like Lozano, chicos, chicas.
Which team are we supporting?
Don't say New Zealand, bro.
New Zealand, no. New Zealand was in the World Cup in 2010. Quick facts, they were the only undefeated team in the entire tournament. The only undefeated. We drew 3 matches.
Anyway, listen, I know who I'm supporting. Yeah, I'm supporting Egypt, I'm supporting Morocco, I'm supporting Tunisia, and I'm supporting Senegal. And no, I'm not supporting Saudi Arabia. They're giving us the sign that we should,
start embracing. So Mexico plays Germany. World champions against Mexico, and right beforehand, this German newspaper publishes this very hilarious cartoon ad in which they say, "Sorry, Mexico, we're going to be building the wall this time."
Yeah, that didn't work out, did it?
No,
but you know what it is? Like, I think a lot of people, they sort of misunderstand like Mexico's position in world football. Like, Mexico is a country that has been like for a long time like a center of football in Latin America. They've been to 16 World Cups. Their bench like shows depth in the team. They have 2 Dos Santos brothers who are really good. One plays like in LA Galaxy. And they have Marquez, who's like a legend back in the day in football. He obviously now he looks like beyond retirement.
Actually, fun fact, Rafa Marquez, he's tied actually for the most amount of World Cup appearances ever in history. That's 5 times. He's been to 5 World Cups. The dude is 39 years old, and he's the 2nd oldest person in the entire World Cup.
And
right?
who's the 1st oldest person? Who's the oldest?
Hassan al-Hadari, the Egyptian 2nd goalkeeper. 45 years old. Listen, Hadari, I love you, but like you should be writing your will at the moment, making a retirement plan, not being in the World Cup. But the fact that you are is respect. Another banger of a game this weekend was, of course, Portugal versus Spain. 2 giants, headed, of course, by Ronaldo and the entire Spanish team on one side, who we kind of... Ronaldo scores a hat-trick just by himself against the country that is currently trying to put him in prison.
One of the world's highest paid sports stars, Cristiano Ronaldo, has appeared in court in Spain, accused of defrauding the authorities of millions of pounds in tax.
Can I just say one thing, generally about like football-wise, I know people are gonna hate me about this thing, but really, this is it seems to me that Ronaldo is surpassing Messi in this thing. And this international football is showing it, you know what I mean? Messi couldn't win Iceland, fam. The thing about Ronaldo is, it's not only like he scores goals, fam. The guy is a brand, fam. A brand, you know, a sexy brand. He looks good, you know what I mean? He models anything, you know what I mean? And look at his stance, look how he plays football. Just don't fuck, yeah?
You know, I always wonder how the Spanish players can play with each other now after everything that's happened over the last year. Like they literally, like half the team who come from Barcelona try to secede from the other half of the team who come from Real Madrid, and then things got really intense.
Police in Spain today unleashed a violent crackdown on Catalans trying to vote for independence.
And then now they have to play against each other again under the Spanish crown.
But you know my biggest question about this whole thing is do Spanish players talk with a lisp when they're speaking to each other? Is it like, pass the ball? Can you pass the ball?
One of the things that happened over the weekend too was that we found out who was going to be the host of the international Goblet of Fire tournament. The World Cup in 2026. Okay, we found out who was going to be, and it's not Morocco.
They actually can't sue us about that because that's in 2026, so they still don't have the right.
That's actually true. 2026, our host nation is going to be 3 countries: Mexico, America,
and Justin Trudeau.
Why is the World Cup being held in the US and Canada?
Man, they don't even call it football, fam. It was supposed to go to Morocco.
It's supposed to go to Morocco.
But there's a story behind that. There's a big snakery. Snakes. Can we play that Aladdin theme song? Arabian Nights.
Like Arabian days. Here's a video clip of the Moroccan fans protesting at the World Cup against none other than Saudi Arabia. They voted against Morocco in favor of the United States.
It doesn't fucking make sense, bro. So first it was
Ahmed's
like
being kicked out. I'm
first
sorry.
It was like this. Then
You're
it
out.
was like,
You're out.
Anyway, I love you, man, and that, yeah?
All right, here's some fun facts before we go. 1, do you know what country in the World Cup has the most immigrants on their team? Is it France? Is it Germany?
Go on, say it.
Nope, it's Morocco. Most of their players are actually French-born Moroccans that have jumped the ditch over the Mediterranean and decided to play for their parents' home countries. Fact number 2, did you know football fans could cause natural disasters? Well, it's exactly what happened yesterday when Germany played Mexico in that incredible win, and their fans went nuts. Shaking the stadium so bad that it set off seismic counters across the region. People thought there was an earthquake, but really, it was the Mexicans celebrating their win.
Good answer.
And before we go, I would just like to say that this is a very personal tournament for me and for Ahmed, as you can see, because as an Egyptian, this is the first time in 27 years we have seen our team go to the World Cup. The last time it happened, I was 2 years old. Ahmed was still in his mother's womb, so you can imagine how much of a big deal this is. Egypt has a very good chance of getting through, but we just lost against Uruguay, which means that we have to beat Russia tomorrow night, which means we have to beat Saudi Arabia on the 25th, and our dreams could finally come true. What about you? Who are you supporting this World Cup? Who do you think is gonna win? Could it be France? Could it be Spain? Could it be Egypt? Let us know. And I'm out. This is so much fun.
If you were waiting for 26 years
26 years of your entire life,
to watch one
team alone.
one player.
I mean, the whole team, but
no,
like
but
one
it's
player.
Mo Salah, let's be
Okay,
honest.
let's be real. It's one player, yes.
One player, one afro,
One dream
one red t-shirt,
to finally make it to the World Cup.
and for Adidas to give you the t-shirt in the World Cup.
That is true. We have a terrible uniform.
100 million people all dying of... No, okay, it's not. 100 million people suffering from human rights abuses, an economic crisis, a political deadlock, but...
Until one man enters the ring, one afro, one beating heart, one gorgeous little girl.
What the f...
His daughter, Mecca.
Ah, where it's at? and one broken shoulder. See, I can't say that because they don't understand what I'm saying.
There's gonna be so much bleeping in this episode.
Yes.